I want to start by asking you guys a question. How many of you have had to fill out some sort of web form where you've been asked to read a distorted sequence of characters like this one or a distorted word like this one? Excellent. How many of you really hated doing that? Excellent. I invented that. Sorry. So that thing is called a CAPTCHA, and the reason is there is to make sure that you, the entity filling out the form, are actually a human and not a computer program that was written to submit the form millions of times. And the reason it works is because humans can read these distorted squiggly characters, whereas computer programs can't do it as well yet. It turns out that approximately 200 million times a day somebody types one of these. If you multiply 200 million by 10 seconds, it takes about 10 seconds to type one of these. If you multiply 200 million by 10 seconds, you get that humanity as a whole is wasting about 500,000 hours every day typing these annoying CAPTCHAs because of me. So I started feeling bad, and I started thinking, is there any way in which we can use this effort for something that is good for humanity? See, here's the thing. During those 10 seconds, while you're typing one of these, your brain is doing something amazing. Your brain is doing something that computers cannot yet do. And we changed CAPTCHA. This is a new project that I started. It's called ReCAPTCHA. It's kind of the second round of CAPTCHAs, where the idea is that as people are typing a CAPTCHA, not only are they authenticating themselves as a human, but they're also helping us to digitize books. So let me explain how that works. So there's a lot of projects out there trying to digitize books. The idea is to take all of the books that have ever been written in physical form and put them on the internet, easily accessible to everybody. You start with a book, and then you scan it. Now, scanning a book is like taking a digital photograph of every page of the book. But the problem is that for older books, where the ink has faded and the pages have turned yellow, the computer cannot recognize many of the words. But humans can. So what we started doing is we started taking all of the words that the computer could not recognize, and we started to get people to read them for us while they type CAPTCHAs on the internet. Okay, so next time you type a CAPTCHA, those words that you're typing are actually words that are coming from books that are being digitized that the computer could not recognize. It's digitizing on the order of about 100 million words a day, which is the equivalent of about 2 million books a year, all being digitized one word at a time by just having people type CAPTCHAs on the internet. And we're getting people to read them for us. See?